Hey everybody, Thomas Vanderkin here from the Vanderkinverse. Back again. I know got another unboxing video. This time it's the ThinkPad T14s with AMD Ryzen 7 processor. Alright guys, I'm pretty excited about this. There's been a lot of online discussions about the T14 and the T14s because this year you can get a choice of either the Intel processor or the AMD processor. So I got a chance to unbox the T14s with the AMD processor. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So open this thing up. I know you guys all like to see actually how the box comes. So let's pull it open. There's some packing material here. I don't know what this is, but okay, just some shipping material. Let's see what else we have. Box, let's pull it out. Okay, brand new box. Typical foam packing. Keep it stable in shipment. Safety warning guide. I'll read that thoroughly this afternoon. And then what else we have in the box? That's it for that. This looks like it's going to be the AC adapter. Yes, 65 watt AC adapter with US line cord. Okay, let's open this. I like to keep it kind of neat, so we'll try to cut this too. Okay. Pull out the T14s. I love this laptop actually. So it's for those of you who weren't aware, we changed the naming of our laptops this year. We kind of had to. We were at T470s, T480s, T490s. Well, what do you do next? So now we're at T14s, 14-inch S Slim Gen 1. So I guess the new plan going forward is just next year's will be the T14s Gen 2, and we'll just stick with that. Kind of like we have for the X1 Yoga and X1 Carbon for years. So right now, I think we're currently at the X1 Carbon Gen 8 and X1 Yoga Gen 5. So this is T14s Gen 1. So let's take a look at it. Like I said, I'm super excited about this laptop. There's a lot of things I want to check out. So my plan is really to cut this into two separate videos because I want to do some testing on this also. But just to tell you a little bit about this laptop. So some of the features, it's the AMD Ryzen 7 Pro processor. So that's the 4750U. I'm just looking at it over here that I have the specs up. So the 50 is the Pro version of the Ryzen 7. It's also got the integrated graphics. It's gonna have, this one comes with 16 gig of memory. You can get up to 32 gig of memory in these now, all soldered on, of course. This one's got neighbors next door started his truck. This one's got 512 gig SSD M.2 memory, and it's this one thing I really want to check out. It has the 14-inch FHD IPS 500 nit anti-glare display. So it's matte 500 nit, but it's also touch, but it also has privacy guard. So you can see, if you can see down here, it tells you how to turn on the privacy guard, which I'm super excited about. So obviously that is, you can with the function keys, function D, go into privacy mode, and that means anybody looking at it from an angle, if you're in an airplane seat or at work, anybody from an angle is not going to be able to read your screen. So for many of you are familiar with the 3M filters that we've had for a long time, this has it built right in. So I really want to try that out. Even more than that, it has the glance capability. So this one has the infrared, so you can log in with Windows Hello. But it also can tell if somebody is looking at you over your shoulder. It can notify you and automatically go into privacy mode, or just give you an alert that says, hey, somebody's shoulder surfing, watch out. So pretty cool. I want to check that out. So I'll do another video where I talk a little bit more about that. But also the 500 nit is going to be amazing for outside. So a couple more features. Let's go ahead and look at the ports. So let's take a look at these. What do we have? So we've got USB-C, USB-C, the docking port, which is also works as a Ethernet adapter port. USB-A, HDMI 2.0, and headphones. So real quickly on the HDMI 2.0, so one big advantage that the Intel T14s is going to have is that it has Thunderbolt built into it. That's really a differentiator to get the Intel version over the AMD version. But one factor is also that the AMD comes with HDMI 2.0, which is going to allow you to do a 4K screen at 60 frames a second. So the Intel only comes, I think, with HDMI 1.4, so not as good a HDMI port, but of course you can make up for all that with the Thunderbolt built into that. Then on the other side, we just have the fan and a typical USB-A and Kensington lock. And on the back, there's a WWAN upgradable. So if you want to, you can add a. It's got all the antennas built into it for WWAN. You would just have to get the modem, unscrew the back, pop the modem in here, and then you could add a SIM card and use this as on an LTE kind of network. No 5G yet. We're gonna have to wait for the next generation of our laptops to come out before we get 5G in our laptops, or you can get the X1 Fold today. If you haven't seen that video, go check it out. Couple more features I want to talk about on this. It does have microphone, two microphones. It's got the shutter shield, so as everybody's using their microphones all day, you can see this right here. You flip this over and it goes cameras. It has a physical block on the camera. I'll go ahead and turn it on just so you guys can see the splash screen. Talk a little bit about what else is left. So it's got Fingerprint Reader here, which is on chip, which is a little bit better fingerprint reader. Of course, it's not going to power on because during shipment you have to plug it in first before you can plug it in, before you can turn it on. Safety first on the airplane. Of course, standard USB charging. Get the power. Right there. So good to go on the boot. So like I said, I think I'm going to kind of leave that there. I really want to run this through some tests. For those of you who are familiar with some of my other videos, I run it through a series of standard industry tests. So I really want to see how this AMD processor is going to perform, how this how the screen blank out is going to work, and just some of the other features. But mostly let's run this through some of our test suites. So that's it for now. Thank you everybody for watching. Looking forward to getting this thing turned on, booted up, and tested out, and we'll come back in a few days with some test results and some more deep dives into kind of my first use of the new laptop. Thanks everybody. Bye.